Hi everyone, this is Tia Kirby, and today I'm feeling a little risque. This is like a totally impromptu video. You may have seen me tweet a while back saying that my hair needs some shape and I'm thinking about getting it trimmed or cut so that it has shape. Not cut because I still am trying to grow my hair out, if you will, or continue to see how long it will grow, but I am in desperate need of shape. I feel like my hair just kind of like, it just falls and it like flops. While it's cute, I am constantly having to keep like fluffing it out to make it have not necessarily volume, but not so that it doesn't like just hang flat. Like my hair kind of hangs more of a mop shape, I guess, if you will. And then especially when I part my hair on the side, the front portion of my hair is constantly falling in my face, and I'm constantly moving it back, and it's like annoying the crap out of me. So it's time to trim my ends, and I thought, you know what, let me see if I can do a DIY Diva shape cut, if you will, where it's kind of more of that little heart shape and give me some little volume and layers in my hair. And the reason I decided to go this route was because I did contact a hair artiste, if you will, and the cut was gonna cost me like $200. And I'm like, listen, I'm on a budget, okay? As much as I would love to get the cut, I would really like to experience it. I just have like lots of other things that I could spend $200 on other than a haircut. So I figured I will try. I'll cut long layers, trimming only a little bit, give my hair some shape, and then I will see how it goes. If it doesn't turn out right, then I will bite the bullet, suck it up, and go ahead and spend the $200 and go get my hair cut by an actual hair stylist, artist, whatever you want to call it. So what I'm doing, of course, I'm wanting to do like the Diva style cut, which is a dry cut on curly hair, which helps to allow you to see how your hair is going to fall properly when it's in its dry state and give my face some shape. And normally when I trim my ends on curly hair, I always do it on my hair when my hair is dry. So what I'm doing, let me show you, I'm going to show you real quick, just probably a section, and then come back when it's time to do the dry cut. So pray for me, and I hope this goes well. But these are the stylers that I'm using. I'm actually using coconut oil, just to give my hair a little bit of moisture. The Lavish Curls Moisturizer. And to give my hair hold and make it a bit stiff, if you will, so that as it dries, it will be easier to cut my curls individually. I'm using the Argan Eco Styler Gel. So I'm going to show you how I'm going along, adding those items into my hair. My hair is washed, cleansed, and I cleansed my hair with shampoo in the shower. And then now I am getting to the good part, which is, of course, doing it so that I can allow my hair to air dry. I'm not going to dry with heat. I want it to dry, of course, stiff, because it's easier to separate the individual curls. And then I'll also show you how I'm causing my hair to clump. I'm using my fingers, using the tightly curly method, so that my hair will, I'll be able to, again, pick it up section by section, or a little bit at a time, or curl at a time. One curl at a time is the best way to say it. And then trim my hair. So wish me luck. I'm going in, and stay tuned. So if you want to see how I get it, keep watching.
To get started, I'm separating my hair into sections and creating a bantu knot just to keep it out of the way. For this section, I'm applying my water, conditioner, and oil mix to my hair just to wet it down a little bit. Then I'm applying about less than a dime size amount of coconut oil, and then we'll work that through my hair, and then use my Denman brush to smooth and make sure that I knock out any tangles. Now I'm applying the Lavish Curls Moisturizer to my hair, and make sure that it's saturated from ends to root. And then lastly, I will go in with my Argan Eco Styler Gel, applying about a quarter size amount to the section, applying it from root to ends using the praying hands method. Now following up with the tightly curly method to separate my curls and allow my curls to clump.
Okay, so now my hair is not dry. I'm done like adding all the product to it, but I wanted to turn around so you can see it. All right, I'm gonna let it air dry completely, and then I will come back when it's time to cut. See you later. Wish me luck. Are you praying? Pray. Don't wish me luck. Pray. I need you to pray to Jesus that this turns out right. All right, see you soon. Bye. Okay, here we go. Did y'all pray? I hope you prayed. It is the next day. I allowed my hair to air dry overnight. As you can see, my curls are nice and defined. I just took it out of the ponytail and I have not broken the gel cast off of it by like stroking my hair through with my hands or anything. I do want to keep somewhat of the curl definition, but I do also want to fluff it out as I'm cutting so that my hair will fall in the proper way. Now again, I am going for a more framed face look and some long bangs and just a little bit of layering. I'm not going to cut a lot off, just a little bit to see how it goes and give my hair a little bit of shape. Let's follow along with me and pray that I get this right. Alright, let's get to it.
I decided before doing anything to my hair that I would go ahead and create the sections for my bangs. I'm using my finger as a guide and to part, and then I will follow up with a rat tail comb to make sure that the part is more precise and a little more even. But as I'm doing this, you will see exactly why I do not like using gel in the length of my hair. It always flakes and makes my hair look so dirty and I can't stand it. So, but whenever I'm trimming my hair or trimming my ends, I prefer to use gel on the length of my hair. So as you can see, I went ahead and parted out a nice chunk for my bangs, and as you can see, I created a horseshoe style part. Now I'm going to separate the curls that clumped together or got mixed up and jumbled together while my hair was in a pineapple and while I was parting. And now I'm going to use some shears that I picked up from my local beauty supply store. And as you can see here, I'm trying to measure out exactly where I want to cut. I measured and then I chickened out a little bit, so I cut a little bit lower, but this is actually a smart thing to do, especially because I rather cut not enough and then go in and trim as I go to get the exact measurement that I want versus making a deep cut and I regret where I cut or cut too much. One of the greatest benefits of cutting curl by curl or cutting each individual curl is I can cause my curls to fall exactly the way that I want. I don't want a perfectly even bang. I want them to fall kind of tousled and natural looking versus just cutting straight across with my scissors. And here you can see that I'm starting to loosen up a little bit. I was very nervous when I started cutting, but after I got those first few cuts out of the way, it was no big deal. Now that my bangs are trimmed, I'm taking the ponytail down and going ahead and beginning to fluff my hair and using the praying hands method to loosen up the gel cast that's in my hair.
So the first thing, now that my bangs are cut, I did leave them kind of long because I prefer them that way. I'll maybe go a little shorter, but if I want to wear my hair parted down the center, I don't want it to be so abrupt in case I don't want bangs, or if I flip it over this way, I want it to kind of blend in with the curls to the side. So anywho, before I get started, I'm going to go in, trim my ends, and then I will come back and then layer cut. So if you have never seen me trim my ends, then I will include that link down below in the description box so that you can see exactly how I trim my ends. But I'm going to go do that off camera and then I will come back and we'll start the layer cutting. So I'm done trimming my ends, and as you can see, my hair is already looking better and hanging better. I probably will cut a little more right in here. I do want to keep a long bang, but not so much to where it's in my eyes and I can't see. And then now you see how like this just like droops straight down. I want to give it like a little bit of, so it can have some more volume and then come in just a little more heart shape. So, alright, pray.
Now here's where the real cutting comes in. I was a wee bit nervous, but not as nervous as I was. So I'm starting again, and I'm cutting by curl. Now when I trim my ends, I had already trimmed about 1 inch off of my hair all over, and then now I'm going in and cutting just as needed on the strands that I see, just to create volume. I'm starting more so at the curls, or with the curls that are located more towards the top of my hair, just to create a little more volume and a cascading, I guess, shape downward, if you will. And As I'm cutting, you'll notice it is a great idea to keep fluffing your hair and fluffing in between cuts. And this allows you to see where exactly your hair is going to fall and how it will naturally fall. And it will also cause the other curls that need to be trimmed to pop out a little bit more. Just as an update, and I know that I will get this question, but I've been trimming my ends now every 3 to 4 months, really more so 4 than anything. And this is just to practice a little bit better healthy hair maintenance, if you will. And as you notice, I'm continuing to trim, and I'm not trimming a lot. I want to say some sections I am trimming a little bit more depending on how long the strand is and how much I need to cut off to create the volume that I'm wanting. But max, I had cut off, I guess, another inch or so on some, and then the other strands only about a ½ inch. That is, of course, on top of the inch that I already trimmed when I was trimming my ends. Now, for those pieces that are in the back, I'm either pulling them around to the side so that I can see where I'm cutting, or I pull them over top of my head if it's located more so on the top, and trimming so that it would be a little bit easier for me to see. And doing this also helps to create volume in the back as well. Of course, I didn't get to do every single cut on camera, but I do want to let you know that I recommend pulling your hair down to make sure that it is measured together, if you will, and make sure that it is hanging even so that whenever you straighten or as your hair is growing, you want it to grow evenly rather than a bunch of uneven sections all over your hair.
Okay, so this is the final result. As you can see, I'm like super duper excited. First of all, one, that I have bangs. I've been wanting bangs for over a year now, but have never cut them and like kind of chickened out about doing it. And then I got a lot of people saying, no, don't cut them. But I love my bangs. I think this cut is like so fun, so summer. I love it. And the fact that I did it myself, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I did it. But I did, and I'm super happy. My hair now has like life and shape and body, and it feels so much healthier. I knew that I was already gonna go in and trim my ends, but I randomly decided yesterday, just on a whim, I wanna cut my hair.
I definitely wanted to show you my hair, what it looked like before my DIY DevaCut. Now, please keep in mind, it does look a little thin here just because I had not fluffed it out as of yet, and it still had the gel cast on it, which gives me way super defined curls, but it does not give me the fluff. And now here is after my hair has been cut and trimmed for my DIY DevaCut, and also had already been fluffed. As you can see, a drastic major difference, and I love it.
As you can see, I didn't cut like normal, like putting it in a ponytail or anything like that. I went curl by curl, which is the DevaCurl way, and I did it on dry hair again, which is the DevaCurl way. So I'm super excited with the results. I love the shape, I love my bangs. Happy. Anywho, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you thoroughly enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It does help me out and is very much appreciated. And leave in the comments below whether you like my hair before or after, if you love the cut, blah blah blah, whatever. Follow me on Instagram at tots_5678. That's TOTS_5678. You can also find me on Snapchat, Twitter, Pinterest, Facebook, Tumblr, Periscope, everywhere else as tots5678. And then also visit my blog, which is Me, My Girls, and OurNaturalCurls.com. Until next time, I will see you soon.